Have you noticed that something has changed in you? Maybe it's your reflection in the mirror, or perhaps it's the looks around you that seem to observe you differently. Others notice. Your friends, your colleagues, even those who never spoke to you before now take note of something they can't explain. But what is really happening? For the chosen ones, this change is not superficial. It's not the result of diets, creams, or conventional methods. It is God who is transforming you. Something greater is happening, and few can see it. The transformation you're experiencing comes from within, and the deeper you walk with God, the more visible this change becomes to the eyes of the world. They see, but they don't understand. Those who are stagnant, stuck in their routines without spiritual growth, only observe from a distance. They notice that you're different. It's undeniable. You look younger, more radiant, but the reason for it escapes them. While they continue to struggle against the weight of time, you seem to float above it. But they don't know that God is acting in your life in a way that goes beyond human understanding. You are chosen for something greater, and that choice reflects even in your appearance. The physical transformation you're experiencing is a direct reflection of the spiritual work happening inside of you. Your body is the mirror of your soul, and the more you grow spiritually, the more your appearance flourishes. And why you? That's the question many silently ask. Why is he or she changing? What's going on? But the answer is clear: you are chosen. God has placed his hands on you, and that choice involves not just your mind and spirit, but also your body. As you draw closer to him, your soul shines with a light that only the chosen ones can carry. And that light overflows, affecting your exterior, reflecting in your eyes, your skin, your posture. There's no cream or surgery that can imitate this because it's not something the world can offer. It's divine grace, a mark of the special calling God has given you. Your transformation is not simply a matter of aesthetics but of purpose. What they don't see is the journey behind this change. For the chosen ones, this physical renewal is the result of a deep and continuous spiritual path. It didn't happen overnight. Every prayer, every moment of silence with God, every step towards the purpose he gave you has shaped who you are now. What others see is only the surface of something far more powerful. The physical world tries to fight aging with products and procedures, but your renewal comes from the source of life, from a spiritual connection that only the chosen ones understand. God is renewing you, physically and spiritually, and that renewal is visible to those who have eyes to see. There's a glow in you that can't be ignored. Maybe you've started to notice it in the way people look at you, in their curious smiles, or even in the discreet questions they sometimes ask. What are you doing differently? But they don't know that this difference doesn't come from human effort. This transformation comes from God. He is shaping you to reflect the glory he has placed within you. That's why your appearance is changing, why your energy seems renewed. The world tries to label this as a mystery, but for the chosen ones, it's simply the result of a life surrendered to the hands of the Creator. Your appearance reflects the work God is doing in your heart. You are a living reflection of the divine work. Your physical change is a visible proof that God's power is at work in your life. He not only transforms your mind and spirit but also renews your body because you are chosen to carry something special. While the world around you tries to understand what's happening to you, they cannot access the depth of this change. What they see is the surface of a spiritual journey that God is guiding you through. For the chosen ones, this physical renewal is a mark of their divine connection. It's as if God is constantly removing the marks of life, the fatigue, and the wear, and replacing them with vitality, glow, and strength. But why don't others change? This is one of the big questions that arise when they look at you. They try to understand why, while everyone around them faces the normal signs of time, you seem to be moving in the opposite direction. And the answer is simple: they were not called in the same way. While the world fights to hold on to what is physical and temporary, the chosen ones have their hearts and bodies renewed because they walk a different path, a path that God has laid out. It's not a matter of comparison, but of purpose. You are chosen for something greater, and that choice involves every part of you, including your physical appearance. While others remain stuck in their routines, you are flourishing. And this flourishing is not just something spiritual, it directly reflects in your body. Those who walk without a divine purpose feel the weight of time, of routine, of wear. For them, fatigue is visible, their faces bear the marks of stress, their postures are bent under the weight of responsibilities. But with the chosen ones, the opposite happens. As you walk closer to God, each step makes you lighter, more vibrant. Your appearance reflects the freedom you have found in God, while others continue to try to understand where this invisible strength that keeps you young comes from. You are set apart for something greater, and it reflects in every detail of your life. This change that others notice in you is not just physical. It is the tangible expression of a deep purpose that God has placed upon you. While others are trapped in what is temporary, you are connected to what is eternal. Your body now reflects this spiritual truth. The eyes that once were tired now shine with a new intensity. The skin that once bore the marks of time now seems smoother, more vibrant. And the posture that once bent under the weight of worries is now lifted by the confidence in something greater, something that comes directly from God. This physical renewal is one of the ways God prepares you for the mission you have. The external transformation you are experiencing is just a part of the greater process. God is strengthening you in every way, mentally, spiritually, and physically. He is shaping you to be a reflection of His glory here on earth, and that needs to be visible in every aspect of your life, including your body. The chosen ones have a mission, and that mission requires a complete renewal, not just of the mind and spirit, but of the body as well. God is preparing you to carry this light fully, and that preparation is visible to all who surround you. God is transforming you in a way that the world cannot understand. When they look at you, they only see the surface. They see a younger body, a more serene appearance, but they cannot see what's really happening. For the chosen ones, this physical transformation is the direct reflection of something happening on the spiritual plane. What others don't understand is that as you surrender more to the divine purpose, your body responds to it. God is shaping you so that you can be a living testimony of His work. Every day, your appearance reflects more of God's light, and others simply don't know how to react to it. And this change generates curiosity and even a certain envy. People who are not spiritually connected to God may start to wonder why you are changing in this way. While they continue to age, to carry the weight of time, you seem to be getting younger, stronger. They try to find a logical explanation, but they can't. For the world, it's hard to understand that the transformation you are going through comes from something greater than any human resource. And this confusion can even lead to envy because they can't understand what makes you different. But you know that this difference is the result of being chosen by God. The change in your body is a visible mark of the divine choice. God chose you for something special, something that goes beyond what human eyes can see. And, as a sign of this choice, He decided to transform your exterior as well. Your appearance is now a reflection of the work He is doing inside of you. This is the gift of being chosen. You not only carry this spiritual mission, but it is reflected in every detail of your life, even in the way you present yourself to the world. God not only shapes your soul, He also shapes your body so that you can be a complete reflection of His glory here on earth. To others, this may seem unfair. They look at you and see that, while they continue to face the normal signs of aging, you seem to defy time. And this intrigues them. Some wonder what you're doing differently, others might even think you're hiding some secret. But what they don't understand is that this change is not something you control directly. You are chosen, and this transformation is a consequence of that choice. God is shaping you for a greater purpose, and that shaping is visible in your body, your appearance, your energy. And you begin to realize that you don't need to explain. This transformation is something between you and God. It's a process that only the chosen ones fully understand. You can try to explain it to others, but they will never fully understand. They are trapped in a reality that is only physical, while you walk in a journey that transcends the visible. Your change is proof of God's power, and that proof is visible, even if they don't understand it. The beauty of this journey is that you don't need to justify what God is doing in your life. Your appearance, your body, are already living testimonies of His work. With each passing day, you realize that you are stronger, more vibrant. It's not just a matter of appearance but of energy. God is restoring not only your external image but also filling you with a vitality that seems to flow from within. While others complain of fatigue and difficulties, you feel a renewed strength, a capacity to face challenges that once seemed insurmountable. This strength that is reflected in your body is a divine gift. It's God preparing you for something greater. What others see as mere aesthetic change is, in fact, the expression of a deep renewal, of a life aligned with divine purpose. This alignment with God changes everything, starting with your body. Many people spend their lives looking for ways to fight aging, desperately trying to hold on the time with their own strength. But the chosen ones walk to a different rhythm. The physical transformation you are experiencing is the result of an intimate walk with the Creator. You are not chasing youth, it is finding you because you were chosen to carry this renewal. Your appearance becomes a reflection of this grace, of this unbreakable connection with the purpose God has laid out for you. This physical transformation is visible proof of something much greater. God is shaping you so that you can be a living testimony of His work. He wants that when people look at you, they see something beyond the physical. They need to perceive the deep change, even if they can't name it. Your body reflects the light that now dwells within you, and that light is what makes it impossible for others to ignore what is happening. It's a glow that goes beyond exterior beauty. It's the mark of the chosen ones, a beauty that doesn't fade with time but only intensifies. Before we continue, if you've always felt different, with a special sensitivity or drawn to bigger missions, our ebook is a valuable resource for you. It offers practical insights to help you recognize your true mission as a chosen one and overcome challenges of misunderstanding and isolation. By purchasing the ebook, you'll also receive immediate and exclusive access to our Discord community, a space where you can share your experiences, connect with others who understand what you're going through, and find genuine support in a welcoming environment. Check out the pinned comment here in the video and receive unique and exclusive benefits. While others try to understand, you walk in peace. The world may attempt to decipher your transformation, but this peace you carry, this lightness that reflects in your appearance, comes from a place they cannot access. It's the peace that surpasses all understanding, coming directly from God. He is taking care of every detail of your life, and that includes your body. Every part of you is being renewed. What may seem like a mystery to the world is, for you, confirmation that you're on the right path. Your appearance has become an extension of your spiritual journey, and this is the greatest sign that you have been chosen. The fact is that you've been set apart for something greater. God is using your physical transformation as a reminder that there is a mission, a purpose bigger than you can imagine. Your body is being shaped to sustain this mission. It's not just about looking young or beautiful. It's about carrying God's glory in your own skin. Every day, you come closer to what He has called you to be. Your exterior reflects the interior that is being transformed by Him. And while the world tries to understand this change, you know that this is just the beginning of the great work He is doing in you. This physical renewal is a gift, but also a responsibility. God has chosen you, and with that choice comes the responsibility to live up to that calling. Your appearance, your vitality, your energy are not just for you, but so that you can be a beacon for others. They will look at you and see something different, something they can't explain, but that draws them in. And this attraction is the gateway to something greater, the testimony of what God can do in the life of someone who surrenders completely to Him. You are chosen to shine, and your body is one of the ways God has chosen to show that to the world. This light is something that cannot be hidden. The chosen ones carry a light that the world cannot extinguish. Even if you try, your transformation is visible. The change that God has made in you is not limited to the invisible, it is tangible, palpable. The people around you feel it, see it. And even if they don't understand where it comes from, they know something in you is different. God made you to be seen, so that your transformation may inspire others to seek the same path. Your physical change is a living testimony of what happens when someone fully surrenders to God's will. This transformation evokes unexpected reactions in others. Some will be fascinated, drawn to this change. Others, however, may feel uncomfortable or even bothered. Because, while you are flourishing, they remain stuck in stagnation. They don't understand how someone can change so much, inside and out. This may spark curiosity, but it can also bring envy. The transformation of the chosen ones is both a blessing and a mystery to those who do not walk with God. And it's up to you, as a chosen one, to understand that these reactions are part of the process. You may even notice that some people distance themselves from you. As your light intensifies, as your body reflects this spiritual renewal, some may feel intimidated. They can't handle the contrast between your transformation and their stagnation. And that's natural. The chosen ones carry a light that, for some, can be challenging. But you shouldn't be shaken by this. Your path is different, your journey is different. And this journey involves deep changes, visible to all, but understood by few. Your mission is to keep growing, regardless of the reactions around you. The truth is that God is setting you apart for something much greater. And in this separation, there is a distinction that becomes evident even in your appearance. You no longer belong to the world's pattern. You are being shaped by something greater, something divine. Your physical transformation is just one visible part of what is happening on a much deeper spiritual level. God is preparing you, and this preparation involves a complete change, body, soul, and spirit. The chosen ones are called to live on a higher level, and this is reflected in every aspect of their lives, including their physical appearance. This distinction you carry is impossible to ignore. God makes your transformation so visible that even the most distracted notice that something has changed deeply in you. It's as if a new aura surrounds your entire being, something that transcends mere aesthetics. Your appearance reflects a peace that cannot be fabricated, a youth that cannot be bought. The body of the chosen ones responds to the divine touch in a way that others do not understand. They may try to find logical explanations, but the truth is simple: God is renewing you, and this renewal is living proof that His power is at work in your life. But for the chosen ones, this change is also a constant reminder of their mission. You are not being transformed just to feel better or look better. The physical change you're experiencing is preparation for something greater, a calling for you to be a beacon, a living example of what God can do in the life of those who follow Him with faith. Your body, now renewed, becomes a tool in God's hands, a way to reflect His glory to the world. There is no way to hide this transformation, for it is a divine declaration: you have been chosen, and your appearance is a sign of it. To many, this change seems miraculous. Some will ask you what the secret is. Others, silently, will try to replicate what they see in you, seeking some earthly method to achieve the same result. But what they don't know is that the miracle is not in the physical, but in the spiritual. The chosen ones don't seek external methods, they seek God. And by seeking the Creator, the external naturally aligns with the internal transformation. It's God's presence in your life that makes your body renewed so evidently. He is the one shaping every aspect of your appearance, so that you may be a living testimony of His power. The beauty you carry now is supernatural. It's not just about a younger face or a more confident posture. It's something much deeper. Your transformation goes beyond the skin, beyond the physical. It's a light, an energy, a presence that you carry with you. People don't understand, but they know something about you is different. And as much as they try to ignore it, this change speaks for itself. You are chosen, and this is reflected in every cell of your body. There is no logical explanation that can capture what God is doing, because this is a work that transcends the visible. What you are experiencing is constant renewal. God didn't transform you once and stop. He is in a continuous process of renewal in your life. Each day that you draw closer to Him, this transformation becomes more visible. Your body, your face, your energy, everything is being renewed constantly by the divine touch. The chosen ones live this continuous transformation because God is always working in their lives. While others see time as a force that wears them down, you, as a chosen one, live the reality that God renews what time tries to consume. And this renewal is both spiritual and physical. And this process of renewal is something that only the chosen ones fully understand. To others, it seems impossible. They see the wear around them and don't understand how someone can always seem to be rejuvenating. But you know that this renewal comes from God, not from human efforts. Every prayer, every moment of surrender, every decision to walk with Him transforms not only your soul but also your body. God takes care of every detail of your life, and that includes how you present yourself to the world. The physical transformation is an essential part of the testimony of the chosen ones. The transformation of the chosen ones is a mystery to the world, but not to God. The world sees your change and tries to rationalize it, seeks material explanations, but doesn't understand that this change comes directly from God. He chose you, and with that choice comes a transformation that is visible. God not only transforms your interior, but makes that transformation reflect in your exterior, so that all around you can see. This is one of the ways He sets you apart, distinguishes you. He wants you to be seen so that His glory may be reflected in your life. And this separation brings an inevitable impact. People may not be able to put it into words, but they notice the difference. While they remain trapped in physical limitations, in life's where you walk a different path. Your appearance reflects this journey. Your physical transformation is a visible sign that you have been set apart for something greater. And this unsettles those who have not yet found their own path. They see in you what they cannot achieve on their own, and this may create a barrier. But this barrier is the very reflection of the divine distinction that God has placed upon you. The distinction of the chosen ones is always clear. No matter how much time passes, this difference becomes increasingly evident. While others try to fight aging, you live a different reality. Your appearance is a direct consequence of your walk with God. The closer you get to Him, the more your body reflects this closeness. And this difference is what distinguishes the chosen ones in the world. They have been chosen not only for a spiritual mission but also to carry in their bodies the visible signs of this choice. The body of the chosen ones becomes a symbol of what God can do. The marks of life, which usually weigh on others, seem to fade in the chosen ones. God erases the scars of time, the marks of stress, and brings forth a new, renewed, and restored version. It's not a matter of vanity or superficial aesthetics, it's a matter of purpose. God wants the world to see what He is capable of doing in those who follow Him. And so, He uses the body of the chosen ones as a living testimony of His ability to renew and restore all things. The transformation of the chosen ones is not optional, it's inevitable. When God chooses someone, He begins to transform every part of their life. There is no way to separate the spiritual from the physical. Both are connected, and as you grow spiritually, your body responds to that growth. Your appearance becomes a direct reflection of this journey. You begin to carry the signs of God's grace in your own skin. And this grace is visible even to those who do not fully understand what they are seeing. What they know is that something about you is different, and that difference is undeniable. While the world fights against the natural consequences of time, the chosen ones seem to walk in the opposite direction. Time, which wears down the bodies of many, seems to have the opposite effect on you. But this is not by chance, nor by human effort. God is directly involved in this process. He is renewing not only your soul but also your body. And this physical renewal is a clear message to the world. The chosen ones walk at a different pace, in a dimension that goes beyond the visible, a dimension where God's power acts tangibly and visibly. The physical transformation of the chosen ones is a reflection of their spiritual mission. God is preparing you not only to live an extraordinary life but to be a living example of His presence. The changes in your appearance are a testimony that God is at work. While the world tries to fight against the signs of aging, you flourish because you are in tune with the Creator. Your body, now renewed, is the external expression of a deeper spiritual calling. And this visible transformation is a way for God to show everyone that you are on a different path, a path guided by His hand. This distinction becomes increasingly clear to others, but incomprehensible to them. The people who observe you cannot understand how someone can change so much physically without making great efforts. They may even feel intimidated by your transformation. For many, physical change results from procedures, habits, or something that can be controlled. But for the chosen ones, it is God who is in control. And this confuses the world because this transformation goes beyond what any logical explanation can offer. You are becoming, day by day, a living reflection of God's work, and that leaves them perplexed. For the chosen ones, the body becomes a reflection of the soul. It's not just the physical that is transforming, it's the spirit that, more and more aligned with God, begins to overflow and impact the exterior. Your body becomes the mirror of the light you carry within. People notice, even if they don't understand. Time may be advancing for many around you, but for you, it seems to be moving in a different direction. God is shaping you, rejuvenating you, not because you asked, but because you were chosen. And this choice transforms you into something the world cannot explain. Every day that you walk with God, your body responds. The energy, vigor, and vitality that seem to flow from the inside out are direct responses to this connection with the Creator. God is strengthening you completely, not just your mind and spirit, but also your physical body. What others perceive as a mystery is, in fact, a deep spiritual process. The chosen ones know that this transformation cannot be replicated by earthly methods, because it is the result of divine intervention. And this intervention is sculpting your life from the inside out, making your appearance an expression of your spiritual journey. Moreover, this physical change is also a sign of divine protection. God is not just shaping you to look better, He is preparing you for something greater, protecting you from the wear that affects those who do not walk with Him. Your body is being guarded, strengthened because you have a mission. You are chosen to carry something precious, and your body reflects that protection. While others worry about the signs of aging, you know that God is taking care of every detail, from your health to the vitality you carry. This is one of the marks of the chosen ones, the divine protection that manifests even in the physical. The conclusion to all this is simple: you are chosen for something much greater. And this choice affects not only your spirit but also your body. God is renewing you, shaping you to reflect His glory in every aspect of your life. And this physical transformation, which no one can explain, is a clear sign that you are living on a different level, a level where time, and human limitations have no power. You were chosen, and that choice is reflected in every part of you, including your appearance, which is now a living testimony of what God can do in someone who follows Him with all their heart. If you enjoyed this message, hit the like button below and subscribe now so you don't miss any content, and you'll help YouTube spread this message to other chosen ones like you who are in this phase of transformation. Before we say goodbye, I want to remind you to check out the pinned comment if you feel you have a special mission and are seeking guidance. Our ebook is the ideal resource for this moment, and you'll also receive exclusive access to our Discord community, where you can connect with others who share the same purpose. Join us and share your experiences in a welcoming space. Plus, gain access to unique and exclusive content. Don't forget to also share this video with someone who needs to hear this message and leave your comment below to inspire others who are on this journey. I want to give a big thanks to everyone supporting us through Buy Me a Coffee. Your support helps us improve our videos every day and offer the best content possible. If you'd like to support us too, the link is also in the pinned comment. Now click on the recommended video on the screen and continue this journey of self-discovery with us. Each video is a new key to understanding even more deeply your role as a chosen one. Thank you for staying with us until the end of this video. May God always bless you, and see you next time.